Hey team, I know it's late. I know. I'm trying to fit so much in. Um, Actually trying to, I fit in a meeting with Lisa. I'm so excited to see all, hi Lori, to see some of the bigger leaders giving us advice, and they're coming back. So if you have time, and if I can, I will try to share those to our team page. I know it takes a lot of time to go out and be on the different pages. Um, that's one thing that I'm going to try to work on this year myself, is getting lost in Facebook world, because you can start scrolling and seeing what everybody's up to, and all of a sudden like 2 hours are gone, and it's got to be worse than like YouTube or Netflix. You can just get lost in Facebook, and you don't even know where the time went. So, but I know Lisa's going to start doing those meetings on Wednesday nights. Lisa Scola. Lisa Wilbur is coming and doing meetings on Mondays. Molly has been doing meetings on Mondays. Not sure how that's we'll have to see how that plays out. And then Rhonda is going to start doing some meetings soon. She hasn't announced exactly when, but I've talked to her. So we're going to have our own Rhonda doing some meeting in a box and some stuff too. So I'm so excited that everybody, that they're starting to come back and interact with us, teach us, because all of us are still learning. I'm still learning. And it's nice to be able to talk to somebody, get different opinions. Some of the stuff I bring you guys, you see I bring from Molly, because she's been the one that's kind of been doing it lately, or my weekly chats with Rhonda, because, you can't always come up with things on your own. So that's why I'm late, but I definitely wanted to make sure I got on and did our team meeting. I was going to do it before, but I was hoping that I would learn a few things, which I learned a couple of things in that meeting, and I wanted to be able to bring that to you. So if you don't have time to watch all of it, then you'll be able to get the highlights there, and maybe save you some time. If you want to go watch it, go watch it. She's great. I love her. So we are switching up. So we have campaign 3 live on our e-stores. So our Valentine's is being introduced, the new hand soap, the new shampoo, I believe. So much is being introduced. Yeah, the new shampoo is being introduced. So this is really, really a big catalog again of new things. I did the Valentine stuff with you of what I had to share, and then let's see. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, my gosh, I'm getting my catalogs confused, but they are definitely, because I was just looking through. Oh, it's the next catalog that the new shampoo, I believe, is in. So yeah, we have so many new products. That's one thing I'm going to touch on tonight. So looking at our brochures is definitely going to help us. So if you are selling current, this is going to be the brochure you're selling. So your Valentine's Day is definitely full blown on your e-stores and with what you're selling. I have my stickers on there, and I just realized that I'm going to have to redo them and cover one up, because campaign 3 is the beginning of our new free shipping amount, and I have the old amount on my stickers. So if you're doing labels like that, make sure that you are reviewing them so that you're not putting the ones on there. So I'm going to have to make up some new labels and put them on my book stating that it is a $60 free shipping for our customers. I would love to get a $60 order. I really don't even get I've gotten 2 ever $40 orders. So even if I have to pay the shipping on the $60 order, I would be happy to get a $60 order. I know we all have mixed feelings on that, but just saying, a $60 order would be amazing. So we are live on this one and doing Valentine's. Can't say we've had our clothes in there a little bit. Start watching if it's going to start. Maybe I was really surprised. I ordered 2, the pack of t-shirts and the jacket, and they were still in stock every size. So amazing, amazing, amazing. So there is where you are if you are selling current. If you are pre-selling, you are going into the catalog, which is all of our serums, which I just have to share because if you guys haven't looked through them yet, I think it is super cute the way that they did the catalogs this time. They did cocktail theme. So each of our serums, like the Sea Breeze cocktail for our vitamin C, and let's see, the Oasis for our Oasis is on ice, which is our hydrofusion, and then the neutralizer for our anti-pollution. It goes through all of them with the same theme. Super cute. Love it, love it, love it. It gives a new spin and brings back awareness to our serums, and they get a free Eye Lift Pro if they buy a serum out of this catalog. So we all know, everybody that I've talked to, the Eye Lift Pro is amazing. I use it myself. I use it at night, and then I use the Hydrofusion depuffer in the mornings. So I use both. But what an awesome free gift. If you are selling now, remember they get the Eye Lift Pro and the A box on this one, but then you follow up with this brochure. If they didn't take advantage of the A box, they can get just the free Eye Lift Pro with a serum. So super exciting. And I know that this one has the new hand soaps that I was talking about on the new products. So everything I believe new is in this one, except for when we move into the Green Goddess. So, and that will be on its own brand. It will have its own cover for the Green Goddess. So that will be next. So definitely switch over on your books. Something to keep in mind that this is the campaign. So we are physically in campaign 3. It is the 8th. We officially started in, like I said, on our new shipping, on our e-stores, new demo limits. So when we get to the what's new demo limits, you get 2 of everything in the book at your earnings level out of the demo book if you would like. So if you are placing your C3 order this time, you are going to be able to get your demos out of the Green Goddess book. This is what that book after will look like. Remember, you can buy the What's New is 2 brochures. So this is where you'll be able to get, if you're wanting to get some of the Green Goddess, oil or lotions, or the jewelry that is in this one. You can have 2 of anything in this demo book. We've talked about it before. Some things are good to get out of the demo book and try beforehand so that you have testimonial. Other things you might want to wait if you are working towards Premier or President's Club and get it out of the regular brochure. Now, a fun thing is here also, if you are looking even further ahead, if you are pre-selling like I am, oh God, there went my mouse. If you are pre-selling, oh, I got too many books flying here. If you are pre-selling, when you put this order in on the first date of the order day, which is the 22nd, I believe, so I'm working towards that order because I placed the C3 order this morning. I will be able to also, with that order, be thinking ahead to maybe getting one of the aqua bombs for the Belief. This is the product that will stay with its actual name, Belief. It is only sold at this time at Ulta and Sephora. So now it will be sold at Ulta, Sephora, and Avon exclusively. The thing, we always have to one-up it at Avon. With Avon, they will be able to get a travel size, where at the other 2 stores, they are not. So again, if you want to pre-order one to try them, be having used it for a couple of weeks before your customers do, you are more than welcome to order 1 or 2 of anything, well, anything out of this catalog, not only the Belief, but anything out there. So you now have your demo limits of 2. So there you go, guys. You've been asking for it. You got it. And you got your raise. So when I say you got your raise, means that you are now earning 25% commission earnings on a $40 or above order as a contender. You are earning 30% as a Premier member, which we have Rita is our Premier member at this moment. As soon as you guys earn that this year, it starts to go into effect. So if you earn a Premier level, say by June, then you start earning 30% in that following campaign. And then you would earn it through the rest of the year. So work towards those. That was where I wanted to go with that. I did the new rep training last night. I didn't have anybody show up. If you feel you want to do the replay, it is there. We did a great exercise on going back and reviewing, finding customers, keeping customers, and giving great customer service. Tips, I try to give tips all the way through it. It did end up being about an hour video. So if you have some time to spare and you want to invest in your business with the time and the exercise, please go back and watch that video. I would love to work with you if you want to contact me, and I can work it with you. The same goes for goal setting. This is the time of year where everybody is either they're setting goals in some fashion, making dream boards. Some of you might have heard those where you put your goals and your dreams and you put it up visually. I have a bulletin board. I'll be sharing mine. I've been working on my dream board, but it's what I want to accomplish in vision. And then the other one I've seen going around is one word. That's where you choose one word that says what you're going to work towards next year, or this year. We started this year. So you pick your word. I personally am doing all 3. I am a go-getter. I am going to try every way that I can to reach the goals that I've set. And I would love to work with you on any or all of these methods. If you're curious, I was on Carla Lytle's feed, and she did the one word, and it's the funniest thing. At that one moment, she said, "What is your word for next year?" And I set the rest of her thing, the rest of her video, and before she ended, I was like, determined, and I had processed that internally, because some of my goals are, I am determined to go see my grandchildren this year. I am determined to lose some weight. Everything that I had put in my head, I am determined to, move up a level in Avon. Whether it was personal or goal, determined seemed to be that word. I am determined to get things organized. It just fit into everything. And then it was the next day when Avon started announcing those big changes. And I just dropped my head and I went, who would have known yesterday that determined was going to have to take on the whole realm of determined to overcome these changes and make them work for me, so that I can continue to grow and reach the other goals that I have made for myself, no matter what the changes are that Avon throws at me. So determined took on a whole new meaning the next day. So that's my word. That's my word for 2020 is determined. And that's how I'm going to stick with it. I will share my dream board and stuff if you guys would like. As I get it done, I am working on it. It's almost done. Let's see. So if you guys want help on any of those type of techniques, making goals, reaching them, setting them, I would love to be able to help you in any way that you would like. As of sales this time, they were not where we normally are, but that was totally to be expected. I told you that campaign 2 and campaign 1 or 2 and 3 are there are slow campaigns. When they crunch in so close together, so one or the other are smaller, that happens because the shipping comes in to play, finances, people are busy. There was a lot going on. So yeah, campaign 2 was not where. No, we are on, what the heck are we on? Campaign 3. So campaign 2 was not where we thought it was going to be. What did I say, 3? I know Janelle's going to catch me. She is great at catching when I mess that up. So we just had the results for campaign 2. So campaign 2 was smaller than. So needless to say, what I'm saying is with campaign 2, yeah, that's where we're going with it. Campaign 2 was smaller, and that was to be expected. So we did not have anybody qualify for any of the drawings. That's just the way it worked. But what I do want to do is I want to congratulate the team members that did put in an order. Whatever size order you put in this campaign, I am super proud of you for moving your Avon business forward. If you were able to put it in on one, which is what's happening, we are doing a drawing. So there are 2 campaigns in the drawing. Rita qualified last campaign on campaign 1 for the premier level. Tori qualified at the contender level. So they will be receiving this month's drawings, even though they were not eligible this one. It just takes an entry between the 2 campaigns. And if there would have been people this time, they would have been put into a drawing. There would have actually been a drawing. So what I'm trying to say is whether you put in your orders in C1, if you put in orders in both, I am super proud of you through getting through these first 2 tough orders of the year. Hopefully with campaign 3 should even out and hopefully get back on track. For me, it was a little bit lower because my last one was a little bit higher. We're still in that little bit of a kill, but I think it should come up with campaign come up a little bit with campaign 3. Yeah, because I'm still doing yeah, I did double dollars for campaign 3. So yeah, campaign 3 might be a little bit smaller, but I think it's definitely going to come up. So not double dollars where I did my Christmas cash. So yeah, so my I had to do, you know, I had to push for 2 and 3 to get them to be up to par toward so congratulations to Rita and Tori. I will get those prizes out this weekend, I promise. Rita, I owe you 2, but I was purposely waiting to see if I could do you a double because I knew that you had already qualified last time. One thing I wanted to go over, one of the last things I wanted to go over, it shouldn't be too long tonight. Yeah, it's going to be about 30 minutes. Is product education. Are you feeling the overload? I understand we have so many new products coming out that I know I can't keep I'm having trouble myself keeping up with the new products. They are all so awesome. I want to try and demonstrate every one of them. I know it's a lot. The one thing I can say that we can do, because honestly, sometimes when they come out this fast, this hard, getting them to sample everyone. Hey, Amber, getting them to sample every product out to our customers is virtually impossible. You're going to break the bank. It's going to be hard. You're going to have to pick and choose. But what we can do is, and what we're going to have to do, we saw that our field sales coaches positions were eliminated. They have, as of yet, got, I know when LG first came in, they said they were going to have physical locations for us to go get training all over the U.S. That is not in place yet. I believe that is still coming, but I think there is a lull in between our leadership, our sales coaches leaving. They'll be February 2nd that they'll be gone. They are into goal setting for their meetings right now. I just received an email from Donna saying that if we would like to do goal setting, I set this to live within step by step. I don't know how my sister would be looking at me live. I don't know. Did I mess up? If I did, everybody can join our meeting. I'm not saying anything that that if somebody wants to be a possible new recruit, they can. So thanks for bringing that up, Amber. I'll look into that. Anybody joining our meeting? Great. So with it being a difference between our sales field coaches leaving or repositioning within the company and them setting up training centers for us, it really is going to be up to us to educate ourselves, take the initiative to educate ourselves on the products. I know face-to-face is some of your guys' preferences. Some of us like the virtual just because it's easier and we don't have to get to a physical location. But the virtual is what we're going to have to do at this moment. But I can say that Avon is giving us a ton of resources to be able to do that. I shared Campaign Insider today. You are getting information about 3 campaigns worth of products on Campaign Insider. They may not be in depth, but they are definitely giving you some info on all of the products being featured in each book. So love Campaign Insider. Then we have our virtual sales meetings. There, Janine, she does go in deeper and do a lot more of the why we should love them, ingredients, more about the products. So we can watch her virtual sales meetings once a month. And then we also have Avon U, which has product education. You take they say 5 minutes. I don't know if they really take me 5 minutes. But they have the short little product information at Avon U, so definitely can go learn about the products and do the 5-minute little modules there. They have a little video or a little bit of reading educating us there. And they also have the new thing they have is the 1-page product information pages. Have you seen anybody talking about these yet? I just printed this off. I can start my notebook if I'd like. I also have a PDF on my computer of all 67 products. These are 1-page information sheets of what you need to know about these products and what customers might ask and what they would like to know. You can get these, and then what I did, I have these little protective sheets. I think I got a 20-pack at Walmart for under $2, so very reasonable. Get these and then put them in a binder, or you can download them on your iPad, phone, whatever you would like, and then put them in a folder and then just sort through them. As I was noticing them in the PDF, they were even kind enough to, it says skincare, and then it gives you all of the Vital, the Ultimate, and all that kind of stuff. And then it will say treatments, and then it will give you all the treatments. And then it will say Face Shop, and they even put the dividers in there. So if you literally downloaded the PDF and just printed it all out, it's completely in order with tabs or with pages in between stating the category, that you could have an entire binder of 1-sheet information, so that you could be able to tell any customer what they need to know about a product, no matter how new it is. I did not see it on some of the brand new ones, but they are making them as fast as they can. So these are something that you can keep with you in a binder, or you can keep with you digitally. So there is another type of information. And I'm even going to use these because you could really put 2 in one so that you have front and back. Or if it's something that you really, like a newer one that you really are taking some notes on, you could just leave the back blank for as you're watching the virtual sales meetings. Go ahead and take your notes, or even take notes and slip it inside. And then that way you have additional information if you felt like you needed additional information that's not on here. This is pretty, it's a pretty good sheet as it is. But if there was something in particular that you wanted to remember, like this one, let's see. This one I really wanted to remember that it was for sensitive skin, and that it was for, right there, it smooths and stress out. It calms and smooths stressed out skin. So, and perfect for anybody with troubled, visibly dry, sensitive, depleted, or fatigued skin. Does not contain THC. So it pretty much has it all on there. But if there was something I saw, I could use the back to put additional information just for myself. even when I'm doing my live videos and I'm going to do I'm starting to do my little short product videos. If I was going to do one of those, this would be a great thing to keep right here on, you can't see it because it's sitting on my computer or in front of my tablet or in front of my phone. And I would be able to look down and have the notes in front of me and remind myself of what I needed to say about these. I've been trying to do that out of the what's new, but as you can see, sometimes I'm fumbling and reading and but these are so clear and crisp and clean that they are so easy to use as notes when you're talking about a product to a new person. So so definitely something that you might keep in mind. To find these, you go to Avon U, and then you'll go to All Resource, and then on to Product Central. You can go into Product Central, and then it will go into English or Spanish. And then you will find all of these flyers there. The same thing I wanted to say about the virtual sales meeting, and that you can do it in Avon U too. If you don't make it when they're doing it, go to All Resources again within Avon U, All Resources, and then do virtual sales meeting. And you can watch the virtual sales meeting just like you were watching it the first time. I know the one is still up from December, which is where they go over the Green Goddess, the CBD products that we're bringing out, and the hair coloring for Chi, I'm just all the new products. So it was a huge 2-hour one. So I've been watching it in sections, and that's it. When it's on there, you can watch it just kind of, and then watch it as you can. Try to fit it in there. It's important to get our training. If we don't know our products and we can't tell our customers about our products, they're not going to get excited about them either. So at least have the information. If you can't have every product in front of you, I can't either. And there are just some products that I'm not interested in having, so I may not even buy that product. Just like the hair coloring, I don't see myself buying the hair coloring at this point. I don't color my hair. Definitely don't color my hair by myself, because that would just be a catastrophe waiting to happen. But if I don't know, so that's something I'm probably going to have to get a fact sheet on and share with my customers that way. The same with the touch-up. Not using the touch-up at this moment because I'm not coloring my hair, so I don't have just a little bit of outgrowth. Now, I do have the gray, so I don't know, maybe I'll have to figure out something about coloring. Just don't know that it will be me doing the coloring. Just saying. But I've heard other people love it. But that's it, guys. Kind of short and simple this time, because I really have been on a lot. If you want to look at the new rep training, it's not really just new rep. I did include everybody in that, to what I'm doing with my customers to refresh and get new customers, to touch base with my customers that maybe I'm missing now, where I haven't kept my customer list as good as I should have for follow-ups, because follow-ups is definitely where I get my orders from. So even I am doing the exercise. It is by no means only a new rep exercise. So if you want to check that out, please do. Going to go ahead and Amber's on. Well, she was. And I appreciate you coming on. Hope Amber, Lori was on too. So thank you, ladies, for showing up. And I hope real soon, I hope this campaign is very successful for everybody. We get everybody back on board. And please just, I think the big thing is try to keep a positive mind. That's kind of what we talked about in Lisa Scola, her video tonight, was keeping a positive attitude. That's what's going to get us through this. It's going to make us or break us. If you set your mind to, my word, I'm determined, that's my word, to make this work. I'm already setting up to mentally make this work. So I hope you're on board with me. I love having every one of you on my team, and I hope that this is going to be a great, successful 2020. So I will let you guys go, and if you have any questions, please, please reach out to me. Talk to you guys later. If I can end the video.